Vikings of Berry College. Berry comes in with an 8-0 record. They're 1-0 in the Southern Athletic Association Conference. They are members of NCAA Division III. West Alabama coming in with an 8-2 record, 5-2 in the Gulf South Conference. The Tigers this season were picked preseason fourth in the coaches poll, and they are currently tied for third place in the Gulf South Conference. West Alabama off to a pretty good start. They started off the season white hot as they hosted Central State and Albany State. Picked up wins there. Road win against Montevallo. Home win, a big win, 104-47 against Oakwood. Beat Auburn Montgomery by 30 on the road. First loss, first blemish of the season. West Alabama fell 69-67 in a home loss against the University of Alabama, Huntsville. They bounced back with a 66-49 win over Shorter, and then lost to Lee, and then back-to-back wins for the Tigers against Mississippi College and Delta State, both on the road this past weekend. See if we can't bring up the West Alabama schedule. Get the stats from the Delta State game. Delta, coming off that Delta game, West Alabama started off a little sluggish, but ended up notching the 80-71 victory over the Statesmen as West Alabama was led. Four players in double digits. Justin Allison led all scorers with 17. He pulled down 9 rebounds. Terry Durham, 16 points on the afternoon. And in an odd night, Durham, he got in foul trouble. He had 4 fouls. And Durham, typically a rebounding machine. I mean, you're talking about Terry Durham bringing down typically 8 boards per night on average. Only pulled down 4 against the Statesmen. Shadarian Archie, he added 12, as did Marvin Price. And West Alabama shot 55% from the floor. And something that hadn't happened all year, they went 0 for 13 from behind the arc. Just a very tough night from behind the three-point line. Justin Allison 0 for 5, Shadarian Archie 0 for 3, and Thad Williams 0 for 3. And then you had the likes of C.J. Melton and Coran Garner each fire up a couple that they couldn't get them to go. But West Alabama, it's a new night, and they got an opportunity to play host to Berry College here. Almost the end of the 2022 calendar year. Final games coming up here on that calendar before we go home for before we celebrate the new year. West Alabama will play host to West Georgia on Sunday afternoon. Men and women play at 2 and 4 Gulf South Conference matchups. And then the final game of the 2022 calendar year, Tigers will play host to the Bulldogs of Union University out of Jackson, Tennessee after the New Year. First 4 games will include Christian Brothers here at home, and then in a road swing where the Tigers will go to West Florida down in Pensacola and then go to Valdosta State on January the 7th. And then on January the 11th, we'll host Montevallo. Now that Montevallo matchup, that will basically be the beginning of the second time through the Gulf South Conference schedule, as each team scheduled to play home and away against each of the 12 other opponents. So a 24-game conference schedule in the works for West Alabama. And like I said, they come in today 5-2 in the league, with the only blemishes coming against Alabama Huntsville, and that was a close one. That was an overtime loss by 2. And the Lee loss on December the 4th, so just a couple of weeks ago. Had a small crowd for the women's game, but some inclement weather caused things to kind of be a little dicey and whatnot. But it looks like we've got some football players coming in, and maybe some of the football recruits. I see Coach Cisa. Saw Coach Bailey earlier Coach Brett Gilliland making his way in with some folks. And then we've got a couple of Berry fans that they're rocking their Viking caps. I mean, if you're going to go and support your team, you might as well go all in. I appreciate the effort, and if I were a Viking fan, I might don the Viking cap as well. But I'm all Tigers all the time. We're about 2 minutes away from the start of this one, and West Alabama will be taking the court against the Vikings of Berry College. Berry will start number 14, Braxton Benham, number 21, Owen Honroth, number 24, Chase Ellis, number 30, Riley Costas, and number 34, Bryce Clark. Benham, he's the guy that we'll probably want to keep our eyes on. He averages 15 points per game, shoots 56% from behind the arc. He is 10 of 18, folks, from behind the from behind the three-point line. And he leads the team in steals with 22. This Berry team, they average 83 points per game, hold opponents to 68. And here in the early going, they've been off to a pretty good start. We're a couple of minutes away from getting this one underway. They're going to do the national anthem. We will take a very short break. And when we come back, we'll get the West Alabama starting lineup here on the UWA Athletics YouTube live stream. Welcome back to Pruitt Hall. I'm Will Atkinson. I'll be bringing the play-by-play this afternoon as the men take on the Vikings of Berry College. Doing the YouTube live stream producing, my man Philip Akins is with me here. We're going to rock that for everybody. We appreciate you tuning in and being able to join us if you couldn't get here in person. Inclement weather definitely makes it a little tougher to make the trip over to Pruitt Hall, or you might be from a long way off. We've got folks that tune in from all over the country and all over the world. I know the Jobling family, they usually tune in from Australia. My folks tune in from Smith Lake area. I know Betsy Compton out from Jefferson, she's usually tuning in. And the likes of D Outlaw and company. We appreciate all of that. As West Alabama, they get ready to crank things up per the usual. The Tigers will start with Shadarian Allen, the senior from Bolton, Mississippi. He comes in, he averages 14 points per game and pulls down 5 boards for the Tigers. C.J. Melton, the junior from Hoover, Alabama, he'll get the nod this afternoon. Justin Allison coming off of a big game against Delta where he scored 17 points. The senior from Pelham, he averages 11 per game and 4 rebounds as well. Karan Garner, he'll help run the offense. The junior from Huntsville, Alabama. He transferred from Wallace Hansville. And rounding out the starting lineup for West Alabama will be number 5, Terry Durham, the 6'6 junior from Cincinnati, Ohio, the transfer from Pensacola State Community College. And Terry, he's ready to go. He typically averages about 15 per game and pulls down 8 boards. He's a force to be reckoned with. And when he doesn't get himself in foul trouble, is definitely one of those guys that is difficult to contend with. Jumping it off for West Alabama will be number 1, C.J. Melton, the 6'4" junior. He'll go up against Bryce Clark, the 6'8" junior from Woodstock, Georgia. West Alabama ready to get this thing tipped off. West Alabama, they'll gather the possession. Justin Allison will get it started here. Terry Durham, free throw line extended for the Tigers. Hands it to Justin. Justin between the legs. Bounce pass to Durham. 15 on the shot clock. Durham bounces in. He works his way toward the basket. And that one won't go. The rebound will be pulled down by Clark. Clark, a big guy, 6'8" from Woodstock. Benham, he'll run the offense. Kicks it over here near side. Top of the key. It'll be Costas. On the floor. Benham, Hawthorne, Ellis, Costas, Clark. 7 to shoot for Barry. Barry, baseline right. They want to get it in to the big guy. Little mini sky hook from Clark. Clark can't get that one to go. Terry Durham, he'll bring down the board. 19 minutes to play in the first half. No score. Karan Garner, leaner, back iron. Rebound, number 24, Chase Ellis. No score here in the early going. West Alabama hosting the Vikings. Vikings wearing the royal blue with silver numerals, trimmed in silver. Left baseline, that's going to be Costas. Costas, the senior from Norcross, no good. No score here in the early goings. Justin Allison looks to the bench. They get the offensive side. He'll be guarded. He'll be guarded by Benham. And that one will go off the foot of West Alabama. It'll be a turnover for the Tigers. Coach Nick Woodruff not excited about that call, and then the officials collaborate and realize that it was off of one of the Vikings. Bounce pass in to Durham. 12 to shoot, Durham. Left baseline, Shadarian Archie. Free throw line extended, back iron. That one's not going to get in there. Scoreless here 2 minutes into this ball game. Bringing it down for the Vikings. That'll be Benham. Driving, left baseline, gets it over to Costas. Costas, top of the key. Gets it out. Firing it up is Clark. Clark can't get it to go. West Alabama bringing it down. It'll be Justin Allison. He'll help run this offense. Allison in the paint. Durham, three-point attempt for Durham. Side iron, no. Rebound. That will be Costas. Neither of these teams been able to get a bucket here over 2 minutes into this contest. Three-point attempt by Costas. That one bounds in and out. Terry Durham with the second rebound of the afternoon. Karan Garner wants to work it down the floor for West Alabama. He goes left wing, bounce pass down to Terry Durham, going into the blocks one-on-one, and he has it stripped away. Turnover, West Alabama. Benham takes it to the glass. First bucket of the game will go by the way of the Vikings. Barry leads it 2-0 here with 17:15 remaining in the first half. Athletic-looking team is Barry. Like I said, they come in with an 8-0 record, a perfect 1-0 record in their league. Here from Mount Berry, Georgia. Karan Garner won't go. Offensive rebound. Shadarian Archie, and he gets the putback, ties the score at 2. Mount Berry, Georgia, 231 miles from here, about 3 hours and 45 minutes. That's basically Rome, Georgia, folks. 18-footer attempted by Ellis. That one's not going to get in. 2-2 your score. Justin Allison between the legs, drives right side. He'll lose the handle. Turnover, West Alabama. Outlet pass will get down to Costas. Costas with a left hand. He'll lay it in. And he'll give the Vikings a 2-point lead. 4-2 your score. West Alabama trailing here in the early going. 16:15 remaining first half. Shadarian Archie gives it to Justin Allison. Allison in the paint, tries to go underneath, and he falls like a ton of bricks. That one won't go. Barry kicks it out. 3-point attempt. That one will be good by Owen Honroth, the senior from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Barry extends their lead 7-2, a 5-point lead for the Vikings. Bring it across the logo. It'll be Justin Allison. Right side to Shadarian Archie. He's going to be guarded by Honroth. In the blocks, Allen jumper, and he'll count that one. Shadarian Allen knocks down the 10-footer. West Alabama trails by 3 with 15.5 minutes to go. Near side will be Ellis. He'll be guarded by Allison, wants to give it to Benham. Benham, floater, air ball. No good. That one will go out of bounds. Whistles, and they want to get a timeout. We'll take it with them here on your YouTube live stream for West Alabama Athletics. Coming out of the timeout, West Alabama will be trailing this one 7-4, 15:22 remaining in the first half. Christmas break for all the students has begun, and finals are complete for the semester. I know all the students are excited to have that under their belt and ready for a little bit of time away from the academics. Men's and women's basketball with a couple of games before they go home for a couple of weeks. Bringing it down will be Thad Williams. On the court for West Alabama will be Williams, Melton, Durham, Allen, and Garner. Bounce pass down low in the blocks to Terry Durham. He backs his way in, left-handed under the basket, and he's going to get that one to go. He went one-on-one with Ryan Seagal, and Durham wins that battle. West Alabama trails it by 1. 7-6 your score, just under 15 to play in the first half. Newcomers in there for the Vikings. It's going to be Campbell, Homroth, Ellis, Rusiano, and Seagal in the paint. Kicks it back out. That's going to be Johnson. Johnson to Rusiano. A long three-point attempt by Johnson. He gets the bottom of the backboard, but he can't draw the iron. Durham drops pass to Karan Garner, who hands off to Shadarian Archie. Archie across the logo, lays it in, and he can't get that one to go too high off the glass. And West Alabama trails 7-6. Johnson kicks it out, three-point attempt by Ellis. Ellis has the three-pointer, rim in and out. It did everything but go through, but West Alabama, fortunate that that one didn't go. The leaner as Thad Williams drives to the left side of the basket and lays it in with a left hand to give West Alabama the lead 8-7. Down low, that's going to be Seagal. Gives it to Ellis. Ellis, top of the key. Number 5, that's Campbell. Campbell drives right side. He wants to go up, dishes it to the big guy, Seagal, and they'll call the offensive foul against the Vikings. That'll go against number 5, Blake Campbell. Campbell listed at 6'4", 185. He's from Cleveland, Tennessee. As West Alabama leads this one 8-7. 13.5 minutes to go in the first half. Karan Garner has it here near side. Thad Williams, free throw line, jumper, won't go. Rebound, C.J. Melton. Great job, C.J. Melton, as he goes up strong, and he'll draw the foul. That foul is going to extend West Alabama's lead 9-7. Checking in for the Vikings will be Jordan Kruger, Marietta, Georgia native. Melton second will inbound it. West Alabama moving from my vantage point, left to right. We look here at Pruitt Hall. We actually face the benches, so it's a nice vantage point here. We get to see the teams and whatnot. Under 13 to play in the first half. West Alabama leads it by 3. Thad Williams has it. Right elbow between the legs. He wants to go to Marvin Price. Price 18-footer jumper, and that one will count, folks. Marvin Price knocks it down. On the floor for West Alabama, it'll be Price, Garner, Melton, Allen, and Williams. This team can work with a lot of different combinations, can West Alabama, and they've got some very, very effective players. As Ruciano cuts loose the three-point attempt, it won't go. West Alabama can't get the rebound. So 15 seconds on the shot clock, taking it to the basket will be Ruciano. And he can't get that one to go. Well defended by West Alabama. 12:05 to play. Karan Garner around the world. Goes under the basket, driving in the paint. Dishes it off to Shadarian Allen. Allen in trouble. Flips it out to C.J. Melton, and that pass is intercepted by Jordan Kruger. Kruger gives way to Michael Johnson. Johnson in the paint. Pump fake. Won't go. Rebound, Karan Garner. Garner for three. You can count that one. Three-point bucket, Karan Garner. 15-7 your score as West Alabama. Welcome back to Pruitt Hall. Some internet connectivity issues, but we're working through that. Hopefully we got that resolved. West Alabama on top 20-7 with 10:15. Vikings driving in the lane. That's going to be Costas. He goes up, can't get it to go. Offensive rebound. That'll be pulled down by Clark, and Clark will draw the foul. Marvin Price is going to get called for the foul. And to the line, that'll be Bryce Clark, the junior out of Woodstock, Georgia. West Alabama leads it 20-7. Can't get that one to go. West Alabama on an 18-0 run over the last 5:33. Clark gets the second one to go. 20-8 your score in favor of the Tigers. West Alabama shooting 47% from the floor. Marvin Price, Karan Garner, Thad Williams, Justin Allison, and C.J. Melton. Those are your Tigers on the floor here with 10 minutes to play in the first half. 8 to shoot. Williams down low to Melton. Melton loses the handle, gathers it back up. Fadeaway jumper, catches the side of the iron, but that one won't get in. Vikings, right baseline. That'll be Clark. He's going to go one-on-one with Price off the glass. Good defense by West Alabama. Rebounded by C.J. Melton. Melton trying to run the floor. He wants to get the pass off, and then it's tied up by one of the Vikings. Jump ball, alternating possession, goes by way of the Vikings. Vikings, blue uniforms. Silver stripe kind of down the side, and silver numerals and silver berry across the front. See my man Ryan Cram here. He's passing out the fist bumps as they want to go down low. They work it down to Benham. Braxton Benham gets the bucket. West Alabama leads it by 10. 20-10 with just under 9 to play in the first half. Justin Allison has it here near side. Justin gets it over to Marvin Price, top of the key. Karan Gardner, right corner, three-pointer tip, boom. Karan Gardner, he took a step in and then stepped back behind the arc. Knocked down the three, did Gardner. He's got 8. 21-3 run over the last 7 minutes and some change for West Alabama. Bounce pass down low to Clark. Clark's being guarded by Terry Durham, and Durham body to body, big man to big man, and Terry Durham more than Clark wanted that time as Clark couldn't get it to go, and Durham brings down the board. 8:05 to play. 23-10 your score. West Alabama on top. Thad Williams kicks it out. Karan Gardner thinks about the three. Decides to pass it off to Marvin Price. Price, jumper. Off the back of the iron. That one won't go. Whistle on the floor. It'll be a foul. They're going to call it against number 34, Bryce Clark. That'll be Clark's first foul. They want a timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them here on the UWA Athletics YouTube live stream. Coming out of the timeout on the floor for the Tigers. Looks like it's going to be Allison Garner, Williams, Durham, and Allen. For Barry, looks like they're going to go with, looks like it's going to be Campbell, Costas. Justin Allison tries to make his way to the basket and can't get the pass off. Bringing it down will be Benham. Benham flips it over to Campbell, back to Benham. Benham being guarded by Thad Williams. 20 to shoot, good defense. They try to get it to the big guy, Ryan Seagal, the 6'10 senior. Seagal gets to Benham. Benham left baseline to Seagal in the paint. Nothing doing. Defense too tough right there for West Alabama. Karan Gardner's got it far side left wing. He gets it to Shadarian Allen. Durham backs his way in against Seagal, goes up strong. That one's not going to go, but he'll draw the foul. In surprising fashion, Terry Durham hits the floor like a ton of bricks. But he's used to it. So Durham will go to the line. I tell you, Terry Durham is a hard-nosed player, 6'6", 230-pound junior. He's from Cincinnati, Ohio. He goes to the line. 58% free throw shooter. Eyes the mark on the first one, hits the back of the iron, and that one won't get in there. A little frustrated, you could see, but he'll regroup, be able to knock this one down. Durham eyes the mark, left-handed, goes up and in. 24-10 your score. West Alabama on top. Benham brings it down for the Vikings. He gets it over to Ellis. Ellis drives the paint, goes across the GSC logo. Terry Durham says, nope, not in this house. Partially blocked by Durham. West Alabama forces the turnover. Durham sets the pick. Karan Garner in and out for three. Just under 7 to play in the first half. West Alabama leading it by 14. A little mini hook there underneath the basket by Riley Costas. Costas cutting into the lead. 24-12 your score. West Alabama on top. Thad Williams being guarded by Benham. Williams wanted to get the bounce pass down to Shadarian Allen. And Braxton Benham stuck his foot out. They'll reset it. And Karan Garner, he will inbound it just to my right. He'll get it to Shadarian Allen, who's being guarded by Riley Costas. Right over in front of the Vikings bench is Williams. Gives it top of the key, Justin Allison. Allison drives left side. Bodies fly. Bodies fly, and no foul. Coach Nick Woodruff not happy with that. I see fans across the way. Those unpaid officials seem to say that that was a foul. Good housekeeping award will go to Riley Costas. He quickly gets the mop there. Wants to dry up that spot on the floor. His mom would be proud. Checking in. Checking in for the Vikings will be Robbie Rusiano. Rusiano, 6'6", 205 sophomore from McEwen, Tennessee. He's a little bit easier to pick out. He goes with the tights there. He's got the shorts and the tights. They try to go down to Seagal. Seagal lays it in with the left hand, and he'll get it to go. Seagal's a big fella, 6'6", 6'10", 330. 6 minutes to play. West Alabama on top by 10. Shadarian Allen gets it here near side. Thad Williams, 15 on the shot clock. Williams in and out for three. Rebound, Chase Ellis. West Alabama without a field goal in the last 3 minutes, so they've gone a little cold. Benham wants to go into the paint. He can't get that one to go, and Shadarian Allen, he'll pull down the board. Allen with 5 rebounds on the afternoon. Karan Garner brings it down. He wants a little help. He gets it from Thad Williams. Back to Garner. Justin Allison for three. Count it! Justin Allison knocks down the three-point bucket for his first points of the afternoon. 27-14 your score. Tigers are on top. They play host to the Vikings. Cross-court pass comes over here near side. Chase Ellis. Chase wants to take it to the hole. No doings. Terry Durham brings down the board. Durham already with 8 rebounds. Make it 9 rebounds on the afternoon. Justin Allison has it left corner. Under 5 to play in the first half. West Alabama on top 27-14. Karan Garner just past the free throw line. Kicks it to Terry Durham. Durham left side in the blocks. Can't get it to go. Tipped back up by Shadarian Allen. But he's going to be fouled. Foul's going to be called. That'll be a number 24, Chase Ellis, the junior from Douglasville, Georgia. Checking in for the Tigers, C.J. Melton. Karan Garner will take a little bit of a break. 4.5 minutes to play first half. Justin Allison left side. Uncontested basket. Just a nice, easy little lay-in. 29-14 your score. West Alabama's on top. They come in 8-2 on the year, taking on this Berry College team, very athletic team that's 8-0. Berry, members of the NCAA Division III. Four minutes and change remaining in the first half. Berry will inbound to my left. Terry Durham will be matched up with number 34. That's Bryce Clark. Top of the key will be Kruger. Gets it over to Rusiano. Rusiano attempts the three-pointer. Can't get that one to go out of the hand. You could tell that that was offline. More of the University of West Alabama head coaches making their way. I've seen Coach Brett Gilliland, Gary Rundles, Rusty Cram, Jeff Beeman, Williams, GSC logo. Kicks it out, Shadarian Allen between the legs. 12 to shoot. Allen, right side baseline, left hand, gets it to go in off the glass. 31-14 your score. Shadarian Allen with some nice work there under the basket. Three-point attempt by Berry. Nothing doing. Air ball for number 35. That's Rusiano. 3.5 minutes to play. West Alabama on a 7-0 run. Justin Allison, no good for the three-point attempt. Rebound, C.J. Melton. Shadarian Allen takes it up. Contact, no foul. They're going to call the foul against Justin Allison. Not to be overly critical, but some of the things that you hear, it's funny, it's just worth repeating. And it's a timeout on the floor, and West Alabama's going to their bench, and head coach Nick Woodruff looks at Shadarian Allen. He goes, "Did you get fouled? Yes or no?" "Yes, sir, I did. I knew it." That sounds like some of the conversations that I've had. You come back in the dugout, "You threw that one right down the middle. That was a strike. Why did he call it a ball?" "I don't know, coach. The only ones that count are the ones wearing the stripes, so we'll deal with it." Bottom line, West Alabama on top 31-14. We've got 3:18 remaining in this first half. They're playing some dancing type jams, and the youth of Livingston, who tend to follow the Tigers, they love dancing to those jams. And you know, if we had the ability to do those pan them over camera kind of things, that would make for some pretty good footage at times. 3:18 remaining, first half. Barry's going to go with Johnson, Campbell, Costas, Honroth, and Clark. West Alabama will go with Allison Williams, Allen, Durham, and Melton. Thad Williams will bring it across the logo. 3:10 to play. West Alabama on top. C.J. Melton's got it top of the key. Thad Williams, he's being hounded by Johnson. Thad cross court to Shadarian Allen. Allen one-on-one with Costas, wants to take him to the rack. Fadeaway jumper for Shadarian Allen. You can count that one. Yes, sir. He knocked it down. 33-14 with under 3 minutes to play in the first half. Campbell loses the handle. West Alabama was going to bring it down the court. Shadarian Allen gives it Thad Williams. Cross court, C.J. Melton. Melton, left baseline. Kicks it over Justin Allison. Allison to the basket. No look to C.J. Melton, and he steps out of bounds. 9-0 run over the last 3 minutes for West Alabama, as it looked like Justin Allison had a clear open look, and he decided to go with a no-look pass. And that one just kind of got away from him a little bit. 2.5 minutes to play. Bringing it down for the Vikings will be Michael Johnson, the grad senior from Ackworth, Georgia. They want to go down low. They get it to Clark. Clark's being guarded by Durham off the glass. Clark wins the battle this time. Clark on the afternoon. 3 points as the Vikings trail 33-16. Durham, free throw line extended. Thad Williams, left wing between the legs. 13 to shoot. Bounce pass in the blocks. Durham one-on-one with Clark. Off the glass, that one won't go. But C.J. Melton will get the tap in. That one was rolling on the rim. C.J. Melton tapped it in. Long cross-court pass gets away from Barry, but it goes off of one of the Tigers. So to inbound it to my left, right in front of what looks like the recruit section for the football team. And C.J. Melton decides, hey, look, if we're passing out good housekeeping awards, I'm going to get one too. Melton cleans up the spot, and now they're ready to go. 1:40 left. First half, West Alabama on top, 35-16. Going to the basket is Costas. Durham gets a little piece of it, trying to go coast to coast. Thad Williams lays that one up, and it won't go. Running the floor, that one will be Johnson. Kicks it out to Honroth. C.J. Melton lost the shoe. Gonna have to get a retread as Campbell retrieves the shoe. Melton's able to get that one back on. 1:22 remaining in the first half. West Alabama on top, 35-18. Shadarian Allen, he'll inbound it. Full court pressure being applied by the Vikings. West Alabama is shooting 45% from the floor, 75% from the free throw line. They've pulled down 27 boards so far, out rebounding the Vikings 27-15. A minute 10 to play, 15 to shoot. Karan Gardner, he dribbles top of the key, flips it over. C.J. Melton, he wants to get it down to Shadarian Allen. Left baseline jumper. Thad Williams knocks down the three-point bucket. 55 seconds remain. West Alabama on top by 20. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them here on your station for West Alabama basketball, the YouTube live stream. Out of the timeout, 55 seconds remain in the first half. West Alabama on top by 20, 38-18. Vikings bring it down. That'll be Benham. Wanted to go down low to Costas, tipped back out to Ellis, then over to Benham. 45 seconds, Benham for three, bucket. Braxton Benham knocks the three down. Full court pressure applied by the Vikings. Karan Gardner will bring it across the logo, being guarded by Michael Johnson. 6-second differential between the shot clock and the play clock. 14 to shoot. Karan Gardner, top of the key, behind the back. 10 to shoot. West Alabama driving. It's Karan Gardner. Leaner, get in there. 2-point bucket by Karan Gardner. That'll extend the West Alabama lead 40-21. West Alabama's made 4 of their last 5 shots. They want a 30-second timeout on the floor. We'll keep it right here. Looks like they're going to go with some new jams. We haven't heard this one this season, but they're rocking a little Top Gun this afternoon. I like it. My man Phillip gives me the thumbs up. So if you're a fan of the Top Gun franchise, that's definitely one that you'll hear. If you haven't checked out Top Gun, I highly encourage that. Both of them were very good. I'm being told that you can, shameless plug, you can check out Maverick on Paramount Plus. So there we go for your streaming needs. West Alabama on top by 19. We got 11.5 seconds remaining here in the first half, as West Alabama's made 4 of their last 5 shots, and they're shooting 48% from the floor. Full court pressure, inbounded by Barry. West Alabama retreating, 8 to shoot. Bringing it down, that'll be Johnson. Johnson takes it right side, hands it off. That'll be the Honroth. Honroth to Ellis. Ellis, floater. That one was up, and the near official says that did not come out of the hand of the Vikings before the buzzer. So that's how the first half will end. West Alabama 40, Barry 21. Looking at the stats in the first half, West Alabama shooting 48%. That's 16 of 33, 50% from behind the arc, 5 of 10, and 75% from the line. Points off turnovers for West Alabama, 6. Total rebounds, 28. Looking at individual statistics for the Tigers, Karan Gardner leads all Tiger scorers. He's got 10 points. He's pulled down 2 boards. West Alabama's Shadarian Allen, he's got 8 points and 5 rebounds. With 5 points is C.J. Melton, Justin Allison, and Thad Williams, and Terry Durham's got 5 as well. Terry has already, first half, pulled down 10 boards. So he's looking at an opportunity for another double-double tonight, and he's played 16 minutes. So West Alabama on top, 19-point lead here at the half. We've got that's about 14 minutes or so before the start of the second half. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the second half here on the UWA Athletics YouTube live stream. Welcome back. We're here at the halftime of the men's game. The men lead it 40-21. And I have been able to track down one of our women's basketball players, Marianne Logsdon. Marianne, welcome. You are live on the UWA YouTube live stream. Welcome to the broadcast.
Oh, thank you.
Awesome. We had an opportunity tonight to get a win against a team that we'll just call it what it is. They're not a strong team, but an opportunity for folks to get a lot of minutes. What's been transpiring over the course of the season that you have seen, that you've enjoyed, that maybe some of the Tiger fans that haven't been able to come out may be able to look forward to?
I think we're really starting to come into our own as a team. I know the last conference game, it was a bad loss for us, but I think going forward, we're getting more used to each other. The chemistry is starting to develop a lot more with 9 new people. It's hard to get that chemistry right away, and I think as time goes on and more games go on, we're just going to get better and better.
You know, it's been brought up several times throughout the year, you know, that we've got new players and, you know, that it takes time to build that. What are some of the keys that you have noticed that help speed up that process?
Just getting in the gym together,
Yeah.
being around each other, just talking about basketball, and that's a big thing. Talking about each player's philosophy and, you know, how they want to play the game, and then also just listening to coach and the staff and what they have to say and trying to do everything that they tell us to do. But really it's just about being around each other and getting on the court together as much as possible.
Well, I tell you, I didn't get the opportunity last year to follow in this capacity. I usually follow from a little bit farther distance, but getting the opportunity to broadcast this year, it's been fun. And I am seeing certain things develop within this team. You know, you have people that they're doing, they're playing their role. It doesn't seem like there's anyone out there that's in it for me. Everybody's in it to make it easier for someone else. Is that how you see it from your vantage point?
Oh, for sure. I think this team has one goal into mind, and that's just to get a W next to the game. I just think that this team just really just wants to win. We have a lot of grit. We have a lot of fight. And we don't get it right all the time, but that's what we strive to do.
Well, you're not going to get it right all the time. We would love to say, oh, yeah, we're perfect all the time. We're not, you know. But that's what I have enjoyed seeing. We had something really weird happen tonight, okay? We have a tip-off scheduled for 2 o'clock. Then they come in and they go, okay, we're going to go early because we got bad weather. We play a minute and a half, and they go, okay, now everybody to the locker room and sit for 45 minutes. How does that affect the flow of the game or your game day prep, you know, when you're used to a very regimented, this is when we shoot around, this is when we take a drink of water? You know, how did that thing today, you know, affect us?
It throws you completely off. It just gets you out of your rhythm. It gets you out of your routine. And it could really have a bad effect as a team, but we didn't allow it. We were very positive, very up in the locker room and just talking, communicating, trying to stay stretched out and warm. But it's definitely very weird. I tell you, to play a minute and a half and then just to be, all right, now go in the locker room and sit for 45 minutes, and then you get 5 minutes when you come back out to warm up, and now you're playing again. It's weird and definitely something you're not used to.
Well, we handled it well. You know, I'm an outsider. Again, I'm not warming up, but I know that routine. Having coached college ball for 19 years, you know how that goes, and then you get stuck in a situation where you didn't know how long you were going to be in that locker room. They just said go, and we're all safe, and then you come out, it's like, okay, 5 minutes, let's go play again. But we come out, you know, we're able to get a nice win. We had a lot of folks log some minutes, and then you start thinking ahead. Okay, we're enjoying this one, but on Sunday afternoon, we've got a conference opponent coming in West Georgia, and I mean, every single game in the league is a tough game, no matter who you're playing. So what's the thought process as we go into the game against West Georgia?
Just getting it right in practice, watching the film, taking what the coaches have to say, and just going hard in practice just to try to get it right. And we want to be prepared as possible. You know, we got like 3 or 4 days to do that.
That's right.
I think we'll be the most prepared we've had because it's a little break in between games for us. So we'll be very prepared and come in and play hard and leave it all out there.
Well, I tell you what, I love that idea, and I know it's got to be from a student athlete's perspective. Finals are over. Now we're just getting to play ball, you know.
Yes.
So we get an opportunity to, you build those bonds on and off the court. You know, you got a big conference game coming up, and then we're going to have a 2-week break, where we've got to, you're going to go home, see your families and that kind of thing, and then you've got to ramp it back up for a New Year's Eve game. So there's a lot coming up in the coming weeks. So, what would you pitch for the folks that haven't been able to get out to get them to come to the games in the coming days and weeks?
I just want to say, everyone that comes out and support, thank you. We appreciate it. We feed off the crowd and the energy that's brought out. And if you haven't gotten a chance to see us, I'd like to think we play some exciting basketball, and that people who haven't came out, that I think that they would really enjoy it if they did.
I will echo those sentiments. You heard it right here, courtside. Marianne Logsdon says they feed off the crowd. Get your behinds in the stands. Continue to tune in to the YouTube live stream in 104.9. This is an exciting team to watch. They've gotten themselves off to a really strong start, and they picked up the win tonight. They moved to 8-3 on the season. And, Marianne, I really appreciate you joining us for a few minutes here at the half, and we hope we get to talk to you some more throughout the season.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Good luck on Sunday, folks. That was Marianne Logsdon, one of your women's basketball players. We got about 7 minutes before the start of the second half for the men here on the UWA Athletics YouTube live stream.
Welcome back to the UWA Athletics YouTube live stream. We had an opportunity at the half to speak with Marianne Logsdon, which that was fantastic. I hope we get an opportunity to visit with more of the players throughout the season, but an opportunity to get a little bit of insight on, what it's like to grow as a team, especially when you got a lot of new players and a team that's doing really well. We're really excited about how they're doing. Second half here underway, inbound right in front of me. 19-point lead by West Alabama. Shadarian Archie drives in the paint, kicks it out. C.J. Melton for three. No, that one's in and out. Terry Durham with a rebound. He'll put it back in there, and he'll draw the foul. So Terry Durham, he pulls down his 11th rebound of the game. He'll go to the line to shoot one. 42-21. West Alabama on top. Durham eyes the mark, and he knocks it down. 43-21. West Alabama on top over the Vikings. Barry College coming in from Rome, Georgia. Barry working from left to right on your radio dial. Top of the key is Honroth. He wants to shoot the three. No, that was a line drive, and it not going to get in there. West Alabama with a rebound. It's going to be a foul on the floor. It's going to go against number 14. That's Braxton Benham, sophomore from Cartersville, Georgia. Leads the team points per game, 15 points per game, 15 of their 83. Inbounding it will be Gardner. He'll get it to Justin Allison, who is guarded by Benham. They want to go left side. Shadarian Archie, baseline. Wanted to go to Justin Allison on the far side. Intercepted by Benham. Benham flips the pass. That's going to be to number 24, Ellis. Ellis puts up the shot, and he'll draw the foul. Terry Durham's going to get called for the foul. That's Terry's team's first of the half. Broadcasting to you live from Pruitt Hall at the line to shoot two. That'll be Chase Ellis. Ellis comes in, a 61% free throw shooter. First one in there. He knocks it down, 43-22, West Alabama. See, Dr. R.T. Floyd's made his way into the game today. Ellis for the second shot. That one rolls in off the front of the iron. 20-point ball game. West Alabama on top, 43-21. Down low in the blocks. Terry Durham fakes it up, goes with the left hand. That one won't go. Coming down with it, that'll be Ellis. Ellis flips it over to Benham. Benham drives, GSC logo, jumps. That one rattles in and out. Terry Durham comes down with it. 12 boards for Durham on the afternoon. Justin Allison working off the pick of Durham, right side. Pushes it over to Shadarian Allen. Allen, free throw line, bounce pass to Garner. Garner goes underneath the basket. West Alabama going to reset, 12 to shoot. Want to go down low off of Terry Durham. Said Terry Durham stepped on the line, so West Alabama, they'll turn it over. Inbounding, that will be Riley Costas. Ellis will bring it down. He'll come near side. Throws it out to the top of the key. Honroth over to Benham. Benham's going to be guarded by Karan Garner. Goes up strong, and they'll call a foul on West Alabama. They're going to call the foul on Karan Garner, the junior from Huntsville. So that means Benham will go to the line. Benham, a 68% free throw shooter. Overall, I mean, he's a pretty solid shooter overall. He averages 15 per game. That one rattles around, and that one won't go through. Still a 20-point game. 18-18 remaining second half. West Alabama, this will be the last of the non-conference opponents that they will see this year. Benham. That one bounces in. 43-24. Shadarian Allen drives the paint, kicks it Justin Allison. Allison, top of the key, he'll give it to C.J. Melton. It's nice to see C.J.'s got both of his shoes now. Durham, right baseline, out to Shadarian Allen to Justin. Justin drives in the paint, out to Allen in the corner. C.J. Melton fakes the three, drives in. Want to kick it out to Allison for three. No. That one won't go. Rebound by Ellis. Full court pass by the Vikings. And then a nice little dish. They'll get the lay-in, 43-26. West Alabama brings it back down. It'll be Karan Garner. Bounce past Terry Durham. In the paint. Goes up strong. Clark blocks it. And Benham will bring it down for the Vikings. West Alabama yet to score in the last 2 minutes and change. Vikings take it all the way coast to coast. They lay it in, cut into West Alabama's lead, 43-28. West Alabama on the wrong end of a 7-0 run over the last 2 minutes. Karan Garner would like to orchestrate the offense to get that squared away. C.J. Melton, top of the key, 14 to shoot. Justin Alice in front of his own bench, gives it to Durham, back out to Allison, 9 to shoot. Justin coming off the screen, drives in the paint, tripped up. He will draw the foul. That foul is going to be called on number 14. That's Braxton Benham. That's his third. One of their top players, and Benham will take a break. Checking in will be number 5. That's going to be Blake Campbell. And number 12, Michael Johnson. So on the floor for Berry will be Campbell, Johnson, Honroth, Ellis, and Costas. Shadarian Archie, left wing. Being guarded by Ellis, takes it into the paint. Looked like he wanted to hand it to C.J. Melton. And that was intercepted. Vikings going the other way. Bounce pass, that'll be the Honroth for 3. In and out. West Alabama couldn't get the rebound, so it'll be an offensive board for the Vikings. Taking it right side is Campbell. He kicks it out. That's going to be the Johnson. Then they go to Honroth. Honroth and Durham make contact. Honroth, 6'4", 185 senior. He gives up about 35 pounds. And 2 inches to Terry Durham. Durham and Allen will take a break for the Tigers. And checking in will be Marvin Price and Thad Williams. So it'll be Price, Williams, Melton, Garner, and Allison. 16-27, West Alabama on top, 43-28. Top of the key, Ellis. He'll dribble between the legs. 12 to shoot, gets it to Costas. Costas back to Ellis. Ellis fakes a shot between the legs. 6 seconds to shoot. He unloads one. That one won't go. Rebound West Alabama, and they have the numbers. Karan Garner. Bounce pass. C.J. Melton, he gives it back to Garner. 6-footer. That one won't go. Front iron. Had an opportunity to extend the lead, and West Alabama's drought continues. 3 minutes and 42 seconds. They've gone scoreless. C.J. Melton on the other end gets a block. Thad Williams to Justin Allison. Contact. He goes down hard. It's full contact basketball tonight. Campbell for 3. Won't go. Rebound Garner. Bodies are flying. And no call. If they're going to let it go, let it go. That's all, that's all I'm going to say. It's going to be a physical game as long as it's physical both ways. This broadcaster won't have anything to say about it. 12 to shoot for West Alabama. 15-20 remain. Thad Williams, left baseline. He'll get that one to go. Nice look right there. Thad Williams took it to left baseline. 45-28 West Alabama. Costas, free throw line extended. Hands it to Campbell. Campbell out to Ellis. Ellis, he's guarded by Melton. Gives it to Costas, who flips it over to Honroth, and Honroth knocks in the 10-footer. The Vikings want to take a timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them here on your station for Tiger Basketball UWA Athletics YouTube live stream. 15-point lead by the Tigers. Just under 15 minutes to play. Children running around here. Some of them shoeless, or at least one shoe missing. Don't know how that happens exactly. West Alabama to inbound. They go right to left. 45-30, West Alabama on top. Berry came in 8-0 on the year, 1-0 in their conference, NCAA Division III. Members of the Southern Athletic Association. 10 to shoot for West Alabama, C.J. Melton. He's being guarded by Kruger. Gets it to Karan Garner. They're going to call him. They're going to call the foul on number 1. That's C.J. Melton. That'll be his first foul. So Shadarian Allen looks like he's going to check in, and West Alabama heads to the bench. It'll be a timeout. On the afternoon, West Alabama shooting 44% from the floor, 42% from behind the arc, 80% from the line. West Alabama, we've been tied one time after the zeros. One lead change. West Alabama has led for just over 19 minutes. Berry did enjoy the lead for about 3 minutes there in the early goings. Karan Garner leads the Tiger scorers with 10. Rebounding machine continues by the name of Terry Durham. He's got 12. 12 of West Alabama's 33 rebounds, thanks to Terry Durham. He's also added 8 points. Shadarian Allen's got 8. Thad Williams with 7. Melton and Allison each with 5. And Price has got a bucket. He's got 2. 14 and a half minutes. West Alabama will go with Allen, Price, Durham, Williams, and Allison. Top of the key will be Kruger. Dribbles left side, hands off. That's going to be Honroth. Honroth back over to Kruger, into the paint, bounces it out to Campbell. Campbell's being guarded by Allen. Campbell, right side, wants to go into the paint, tries to take it up strong and blocked by Shadarian Allen. 14:05 remaining. West Alabama on top by 15. Justin Allison, he'll run the offense this time down the floor. Allison picks up the dribble, gets some help. Thad Williams. Thad bounce pass down low. Terry Durham, left hand, he puts it up. And that one will get in there. Terry Durham knocks it in. 10 points and 13 rebounds. He's logged a double-double with just under 14 minutes to play. So some still to add here as Kruger fakes the 3, then hands off. That'll be to Honroth. Honroth knocks down the 3. Honroth's got 9 points. Make that 12. He's 2 of 5 behind the arc. Thad Williams leaner in the paint and can't get it to go. Vikings come down. They hand it off to Johnson. Johnson dribbles. Free throw line, wants to go down low to Clark. Clark lays it up, and Clark will get it to go. He's frustrated. He thought he was fouled. Physical game. I would have probably called a foul myself, but it's been a very physical game on both sides. So, and they're letting them play. I can deal with that. Under 13 to play. West Alabama on top, 47-35. Justin Allison ran into a brick wall, and he's on the floor. That's going to go against number 21, Owen Honroth, senior from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Newcomers coming back in for the Vikings. That'll be Riley Costas, as well as number 24, Chase Ellis. "15 seconds on the shot clock for the Tigers. Marvin Price gives it here near side. Thad Williams, 10 to shoot. Thad, bounce pass Durham. Thad thinks about the 3, takes the 3. No, front iron, that one won't go. Ellis will come down with it. He wants to flip it to Campbell. Campbell throws it off the glass, and they're going to call Thad Williams for a block. So Thad Williams will get called for the foul. That's Williams' first foul. That will send number 5, Blake Campbell, to the line, the 6'4" junior from Cleveland, Tennessee. Campbell can't get that one to go through. Campbell, a 71% free throw shooter. Thad Williams will take a break. Karan Garner will check in for the Tigers. Down low for West Alabama will be Marvin Price and Terry Durham. Campbell gets that one to go. 47-36, West Alabama on top with 12:21 to play. Karan Garner flips it over to the defender, Shadarian Allen. Allen, top of the key, in and out, rebound. That'll be Chase Ellis. 47-36, West Alabama on top. West Alabama on the wrong side of a 6-0 run. Barry's feeling it over the last minute and a half. Ellis across the logo, wants to lay it in. And he'll draw the foul. Frustration erupting out of Terry Durham. Terry Durham's third foul. They want a timeout. We'll take it with them here on your station for West Alabama basketball, UWA Athletics YouTube live stream. Out of the timeout, West Alabama leads it. 11-point lead by the Tigers. Scoreless in their last 2:05 at the line for the Vikings. Number 24, Chase Ellis. Ellis, that one rims in and out. Ellis being serenaded by the group of youngsters there behind the backboard. They're trying to put the hex on Ellis. He makes one of two. 10-point game. West Alabama on top, 47-37. West Alabama scoreless in their last 2 minutes and change. Love to see that change on this possession. They're trying to get it down low to Terry Durham. Durham almost lost the handle, strong off the glass, gets his own rebound, and he puts it back in, 49-37. 11:25. Tigers lead it here at home in Pruitt Hall. Benham gives it to Costas. Costas picks up the dribble. He gives to Campbell. Bodies collide. I think that foul's going to go against West Alabama's Shadarian Allen. Man, I want to say Archie so bad. But it happens when you've got, you broadcast two different sports with players that have the same first name there. No intent on my part. 11:11 remaining. West Alabama on top, 49-37. To the line, that'll be number 30, Riley Costas, the 6'4" senior out of Norcross, Georgia. This Viking team, they've got a big majority of their players from Georgia, but a couple players from Tennessee and one player from Indiana, Indianapolis, Indiana. Young man was homeschooled. The 6'10" senior, that's Seagull. Costas at the line. Shots up and good. 49-38, West Alabama on top. Costas, a 50% free throw shooter. I'd love to see him stick to his his average. We'll see how that one transpires. And it does. 49-38 as Costas misses the second of 2 shots. Karan Garner brings it down. He'll go near side, gives away to Shadarian Allen. Allen wanted to go to Justin Allison, and that one's going to go off of the hand of Braxton Benham. Benham and Allison, they seem to be exchanging pleasantries of some sort, maybe getting each other's Instagram handles or whatnot, exchange Christmas cards, something like that. Just under 11 minutes to play, 12 seconds to shoot for the Tigers. Terry Durham gets it to Price. Price, Karan Garner, they want to go down low to Durham. 4 to shoot, backing in is Durham, left-handed off the side of the rim. Can't get that one to go. Long full court pass by the Vikings, and Costas is able to put it in on the lay-in. 9-point basketball game. Tigers holding on to a 9-point lead. They've led by as much as 20. Near side, Karan Garner back to the top of the key. It's going to be Justin Allison. 10-10 to play. West Alabama leads it by 9, 8 to shoot. Between the legs, Garner for 3. That one's off the rim, bounces out and rebounded by Braxton Benham. Benham wants to go coast to coast. He lowers his shoulder, and that one will go off Justin Allison's foot. So that one will be inbounded by the Vikings. C.J. Melton will check in. So will Thad Williams. Taking a break will be Justin Allison and Marvin Price. To inbound will be the Vikings. Braxton Benham right along with the free throw line, tries to lob it to Clark. Clark loses the handle. Karan Garner comes down with it under 10 to play. Garner, jumper, get in there. Terry Durham hit the floor, and he is rolling, and he looks like he is in obvious pain. I don't know if he got a cramp or what's going down, but we've got an athletic trainer there. Their staff is going to check on him. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll figure out what's going on here with the banged up Terry Durham, and we'll see the rest of this 9 minutes and 41 seconds here on your station for West Alabama basketball, the YouTube live stream. Checking in for West Alabama will be number 20, Marvin Price. Terry Durham was able to get up with some assistance and walk with assistance over to the side. He seems to be in some pain, maybe like a hip or something there. He's being attended to by West Alabama athletic training staff. That'll be a travel called on Costas. Joni Maddox, one of the athletic trainers for men's basketball, checking him out. West Alabama on top. 51-40, 9:20 remaining. Tigers have led all but 3 minutes of this game. Marvin Price drives in the paint, crosses the GSC logo. He puts that one in, and he'll draw the foul. Marvin Price takes it to the hole. He's able to draw the foul, so he'll get an opportunity for the three-point play. Price with 4 points on the afternoon. Would love to make it 5 right here if he can knock this free throw in. Checking in for Barry will be Jordan Kruger. Marvin Price. Free throw attempt, that one's up and good. Price has got 5 points on the afternoon. West Alabama leads at 54-40. 9 minutes to play, bounce pass, that'll go down to Ellis. Ellis tries to go up against Shadarian Allen. Won't get it to go, but he will get the foul. So Allen will get called for the foul. Terry Durham still kind of stretching there on the court side. At the line will be Chase Ellis, 61% free throw shooter. He gets that one to go. 54-41. Ellis' second shot, you can count that one. 12-point game. West Alabama on top, 54-42. 9 minutes to play. West Alabama facing off against the Vikings of Berry College here in a non-conference matchup. West Georgia will come in here on Sunday. West Alabama currently tied for third in the Gulf South Conference after coming off of a year where they won the regular season title. 10 to shoot for West Alabama. Marvin Price, left wing, 5 to shoot, one-on-one with Clark. He drives left baseline, off the glass, won't go, but he'll draw the foul. Bryce Clark frustrated. He'll get called with a foul. Marvin Price will go to the line. Price 1 of 1 at the free throw line this afternoon. On the year, a 75% shooter. In the backcourt for West Alabama, that'll be Karan Garner as Marvin Price knocks the first of 2 in. Checking in for the Vikings will be number 5, Blake Campbell. So it's Kruger, Campbell, Benham, Honroth, and Clark. Price knocks that one down. 56-42 with 8.5 minutes to play. Campbell dribbles left side, bounce pass. That'll be to Kruger. Kruger kicks it out here near side. That's to Honroth. Honroth fired it up and couldn't get it to go. 8:15. C.J. Melton brings it down, picks up the dribble, hands the ball. Shadarian Allen, then right back to Melton. Melton with 8:05. Bounce pass. Shadarian Allen, left elbow, one-on-one. He's going up against Kruger. Leaner, won't go. Gets his own rebound, tries to put back. That one won't go. Marvin Price comes down with an offensive board. Price with a big offensive board, 10 to shoot here for the Tigers. Karan Garner drives in the paint, kicks it out. Thad Williams, 4 to shoot, loses the handle, gets it out to Garner. Garner lets go the 3. No, he didn't get it. Shot clock violation. They want a timeout on the court. We'll take it with them here on your station for West Alabama basketball, UWA Athletics, YouTube live stream. Coming out of the timeout, 7.5 minutes to play. West Alabama on top, 56-42 over the Vikings of Berry College. Braxton Benham. He'll bring it down. He'll come across the logo. Gets it over to Johnson. Hands off to Ellis. Ellis, bounce pass. That'll be to Campbell. Campbell to Ellis. Benham all the way back around here, near side. Driving to the basket will be Ellis. Ellis tries to back his way in, gets it out to Costas for three. That one won't go. Rebound Ellis. Kicks it out to Johnson, then back out to Ellis, 18 to shoot. Ellis drives, lays it in. He'll get the bucket, 56-44. West Alabama on top. C.J. Melton, he'll be guarded by Campbell. Just under 7 to play. Melton takes it right in front of the West Alabama bench. Bounce pass, Terry Durham in the blocks. Turn around with the left hand, that one won't go. Scrum for the rebound, gets it, Terry Durham, then he kicks it out. Justin Allison, Justin being hounded by Johnson. I mean, they have continued to let both of these teams play, very physical. Allison drives in the paint, and a foul. You can hear the cheers. You can hear the cheers.
Terry Durham, his fourth, team 8.
Excuse me. Then they call the foul away from the ball. It's going to be against Terry Durham. Durham with his 4th foul. 4 of West Alabama's 10 fouls. The Vikings of Barry with 12 fouls. 6:15 to play. Benham kicks it out, 3-point attempt. That's going to be Johnson, no good. Rebounded by Shadarian Allen. Allen, Allison, Melton, Garner, and Price. That's your 5 for West Alabama that's on the floor with 6 minutes to play. Karan Garner drives the paint, kicks it out. Shadarian Allen. Allen, one-on-one, stops, pops. Will it go in? No, but C.J. Melton tries to get the putback, and it won't go. Off of, who are they going to say? It's going to be West Alabama basketball. Off of number 12, Michael Johnson. So West Alabama will inbound it to the left, just in front of the lobby doors there. Marvin down low. Justin drilled. He gets hit hard. No ill intent. It was just one of those hard plays, and coming down on top of Justin Allison was number 12, Michael Johnson, the grad senior from Ackworth, Georgia. Johnson's 2nd foul. That'll send Justin to the line. Justin on the year, 85% from the free throw line. First free throw attempts in this particular game. That one rolls literally over the front of the iron and then falls in. 57-44. 5:41 remain. Allison lets that one go. Nailed it. 58-44, West Alabama on top. Non-conference matchup against Barry with West Georgia coming in on Sunday. Benham picks up his dribble. Top of the key. Over to Costas. Back to Benham. 15 to shoot. Ellis for 3. He knocked it down. Chase Ellis just to the left of the midline of center court. Karan Garner putting on a dribbling display. Gets smashed by number 5. That's going to be Blake Campbell. He hit him 3 times before they finally called the foul, and then Campbell's like, oh, I thought he traveled. Nope. 5:06 remaining. 58-47. West Alabama on top. Karan Garner to shoot. He nails that one. 59-47. C.J. Melton ends up on the floor right there. Helped up. He's ready to go. Karan Garner eyes the mark. Front of the iron and rolls in. 60-47. Just over 5 minutes to play. Benham, left side. Goes near side to Johnson. Johnson fires up the 3, and that one's not going to go. That one went off of, looked like number 24, Chase Ellis, so West Alabama will inbound it. Right there in front of the new extension portion of Pruitt Hall. Added about, I think they said somewhere around 250 to 300 seats there in Pruitt. Nice addition. Justin brings it down, and Michael Johnson will get the reach-in foul.
Michael Johnson, his third, team ninth.
Checking in, Owen Honroth. Taking a break will be Blake Campbell. Justin Allison to shoot. He knocks that one down. 61-47. Allison 3 of 3 from the line this afternoon. Second shot's up and good. 62-47. West Alabama on top. Honroth fires the three, and he gets that one to go. They don't have, they got to get Honroth listed in the game on the live stats. Benham will get called for the foul for the Vikings. That's his fourth. To the line will be West Alabama's number 3. That's Coran Garner. Garner gets the first one to go. Garner with 14 points on the night. 4.5 minutes to play. Tigers with a 13-point lead. Garner gets that one to find its way through the cylinder. 64-50. West Alabama on top, just over 4 minutes to play. Shadarian Allen got tangled up with Braxton Benham. And then coming in to help out was Michael Johnson, and he tripped over the three-point line. He goes down. Four minutes, 21 seconds. West Alabama on top by 14. Each of the teams in the double bonus. At the line, shooting 2. That'll be Braxton Benham. Barry's leading scorer. He came in averaging 15. He's been held to 5 so far. That one won't get in. Score remains 64-50. Favor of the Tigers. Benham 2 of 5 from the floor, 1 of 3 from the free throw line, and he's logged 4 fouls this afternoon. Gets that one to go through. Checking in will be Blake Campbell. Shadarian Allen. He'll inbound it to Justin Allison. Allison begins to dribble. Looks like there was a shot clock issue. They're going to get that reset and call it a day. West Alabama will inbound once again. Allen to inbound. Coran Garner, full court pressure by the Vikings. West Alabama's got to break the press, get it across midcourt. Marvin Price near side gets it back out. Coran Garner, 4 minutes to play, 10 to shoot. Marvin Price wants to get the lob. Shadarian Allen misses the layup, can't get it to go. The putback, tries it again, he can't get it. Marvin Price gets the rebound, and as he's going down, throws it off of Owen Honroth. So West Alabama will inbound it. They want a timeout. We'll take it with them. UWA Athletics, YouTube live stream. Just under 4 minutes to play. West Alabama leads at 64-51. Hosting the Vikings of Berry College. Berry coming in from Mount Berry, Georgia, which is basically Rome, Georgia. Campus size, folks, and what I'm about to tell you, you're going to think I've misspoken, but campus size there at Berry, 27,000 acres. To my knowledge, the largest campus land-wise in the United States, but I would contend that that might be possibly in the world as the inbound pass goes to Marvin Price, and he's able to get it to go. Berry brings it down. Honroth in the paint. Wants to go up. It looked like a travel. Turnaround jumper. Doesn't get it to go. Justin Allison runs the floor. They want to get him to slow it down. Gets in front of the press table. Calls the offense. 3.5 minutes to play. Karan Garner right in front of the West Alabama bench. 15 on the shot clock. Bounce pass. Price. Price lost the handle. Costas gives it to Ellis. Ellis takes it up. Off the glass, won't go, but Costas will get the putback. 66-53 with 3 minutes to play. Allison across the logo. Comes here near side. He's being guarded by Johnson. .245 left. 14 on the shot clock. C.J. Melton mobbed right in front of the West Alabama bench. No call, and then finally they wrap him up. Chase Ellis will get called for the foul. C.J. Melton will go to the line. Melton, a 68% free throw shooter. Perfect from the line this afternoon, 2 of 2. Make that 2 of 3. Checking in. Berry, that's going to be number 14, Braxton Benham. C.J. Melton at the line, shooting his second of 2. That one will get through there, 67-53. Terry Durham will check back in. Haven't seen him since he went down. Looks like he's all stretched out and ready to go. Durham comes in with 12 points, 16 rebounds, and 4 fouls. Driving right is Ellis. Ellis off the glass, and he'll get it to go. Berry wants to call the timeout. We'll take it with him here on your station for West Alabama Basketball UWA YouTube live stream. 2.5 minutes to play. West Alabama on top, 67-55. To inbound, it'll be Karan Garner. He'll get it to Shadarian Allen, and then Allen right back to Garner. They get it across the timeline. It'll be C.J. Melton here near side, driving left side. Cross-court pass all the way over to Justin Allison. Allison 15 to shoot. Allison being guarded by Benham. 10 seconds to shoot. West Alabama on top by 12. They're going to foul. That foul will go against number 21, Owen Honroth. His second foul. Justin Allison will go to the line. Justin 4 for 4 on the night. Make it 5 for 5. 68-55. West Alabama on top. Checking in for the Vikings will be number 1, Jordan Kruger. Kruger, the junior from Marietta, Georgia. .205 remaining in the game. West Alabama on top. Justin gets that one to roll through. 69-55. Thad Williams will check in. So it's Allison, Williams, Garner, Durham, and Allen for the Tigers. 2 minutes to play. Honroth for 3. Honroth knocks it down. Honroth's got 18 points. Justin Allison fighting for it. Bodies fly. Jump ball. They'll say alternating possession goes to, looks like the Vikings. They decided they want to call a timeout. We'll keep it here. West Alabama will play host. Let me bring up the upcoming schedule here. Get my cheat sheet ready. West Alabama will play host to West Georgia this Sunday. Women start at 2 o'clock. Men will play just after that. And they'll take a break, and then they'll play on New Year's Eve day, the afternoon of New Year's Eve. They'll host the Bulldogs of Union University, and then on January the 2nd, West Alabama will play host to Christian Brothers. They'll be coming down from Memphis, and then they'll 2 road games at West Florida and at Valdosta. The inbound will be Karan Garner. Gets it to Terry Durham and immediately fouled by Costas. 11-point game with 1:45. Riley Costas will get called for the foul. Terry Durham will go to the line. Durham on the afternoon, 12 points, 16 rebounds, and 4 fouls. Durham, that one rolls across the rim and won't go. Durham on the afternoon, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. He came in 58% shooter. He eyes the mark for his second shot. That one front iron, rolls in. 70-58. C.J. Melton will check in. 1:45 to play. Not sure, little delay on starting the clock there. Ellis dishes to Benham. Benham lays it in. 10-point game, West Alabama on top with 1.5 minutes. Full court pressure. Vikings, Shadarian Allen. Outlet pass, Karan Garner. He'll go in uncontested. Layup with a right hand. 72-60 with 1:20 to go. Ellis tries to lay it up. Off the glass. And they're going to count that one as a goaltending. So 72-62. 119. West Alabama shooting 41% from the floor, 33 from behind the arc, 86 from the free throw line. Allison gets the inbound pass, gets it back to Garner. Garner's immediately fouled as he crosses half court. He'll be fouled by Jordan Kruger. Kruger gets his first foul. Sends Karan Garner to the line. Garner, 18 points. He's been perfect from the free throw line. He's played 33 minutes tonight. That one up, it looked good out of the hands, and it'll go. 73-62. Second shot of two coming from Karan Garner. Checking in. It'll be number 24, Chase Ellis. Number 21, Owen Honroth. So it'll be Ellis and Honroth, Campbell, Benham, and Johnson. Garner gets that one to go through. 74-62 with a minute 15. Campbell, three-point attempt. That bucket will count. Blake Campbell knocked it down. 4 points on the night for Campbell. 1 minute remaining. West Alabama on top, 74-65. The foul is going to be called on Blake Campbell. That's his third foul. And that'll send Justin Allison to the line. Allison on the afternoon. 6 of 6 from the free throw line. Tigers shooting 88% from the line. An area, in all honesty, where they have they've had some struggles at times, not being able to make good on the free throws. Looks like the officials want to check the clock there, check the replay. Trying to make sure they got the time right. It's a 9-point game. West Alabama on top, 74-65. The addition of the replay this year, somewhat new. The Gulf South Conference instituted it this season for basketball, so there's opportunities to review certain things. Typically what we've seen this season is looking at where the clock should be set. It does very much takes the momentum out of the game. It does kind of bring it to a little bit of a halt at times. They leave the clock at 56.8 seconds. Justin Allison to the line. Justin knocks that one down. 75-65. Once again, it's a 10-point game. Allison gets that one to go. 8 for 8 from the line is Allison, 13 points. They want a timeout, we'll take it with them. UWA Athletics YouTube live stream. Out of the timeout, Justin Allison will shoot. West Alabama on top, 76-65. Excuse me, the inbound will be the Vikings. Bringing it down will be Campbell. He'll give way to Benham. Benham guarded by Thad Williams, top of the key. Dribbles here near side, hands off to Honroth. Honroth for three, no. That one won't go. Offensive rebound by Campbell, kicks it out Ellis. Ellis contested shot, and that one won't go. West Alabama, Shadarian Archie will pull down the rebound. Justin Allison tries to get away from the would-be Vikings trying to foul. 29 seconds remain. 11-point game in favor of West Alabama. Allison, here the logo, cross court to Garner. 12 on the shot clock. About a 7-second differential. 8 to shoot. Flips it down. Shadarian Archie. Karan Garner on the lay-in. Great movement away from the ball. Karan Garner slashing. Was able to catch the pass. Shadarian Archie on the miss for Benham. 3 seconds. 2-1. The happy final. West Alabama. They'll win it at home. 78. Berry 65. West Alabama will improve to 9-2 overall. 5-2 in the Gulf South Conference. And Berry, their first blemish of the season. 8-1. Their coach Mike Hedgepeth. His first career loss. This is his first loss of the season. First loss here at Berry. Here he's in his 3rd year. His overall record 44-19. West Alabama. Next time we see them, they'll be here at home as we play host to the Wolves of the University of West Georgia. But the happy final here this afternoon. West Alabama 78. Berry College 65. Looking at the box score, West Alabama. Karan Garner led all scorers. West Alabama, he scored 22. He shot 7 of 13 from the floor, 2 of 6 from behind the arc, and was perfect from the free throw line, 6 of 6. Looks like we're going to have an opportunity to visit with Coach Nick Woodruff. Coach Woodruff. We're visiting with Coach Nick Woodruff. Coach, you get the 78-65 win over Berry, and they came in undefeated, NCAA Division III opponent, but they've got some athletic guys. What did you think about the effort tonight from you guys as we get ready for West Georgia next on Sunday?
Yeah, we won that game with the D in the first half. You know, the second half we had a lot of lapses there. That last few minutes our guys just kind of gave in on some easy baskets, layups, fouling. We got to get a lot better with that type of stuff. But, overall, I'm proud. We pulled that through. We finally made a few shots. Like, thank goodness. It's been a while. I think Jake said, like, in the last 2 games, or 3 games, I don't know, we're like 5 for our last 39 from the 3. And we shoot the ball better than that. But I don't know what it ended up tonight. But, I think we were 5 for 10 in the first half, and we finally made a few threes. And so that was good to kind of get that thing going with that. And but overall, those are tough games. Those are tough. They're 8-0. They feel like they're supposed to win. They average 83 or 84 points a game. So I'm proud of our guys' effort to do it. Obviously, we didn't finish the way we would all like to do it, but overall, we took care of business and got that thing done. There down the stretch. Made free throws, did a lot of good stuff there.
You talk about the free throws tonight. I mean, that's been one of the things that, calling it what it is, we've struggled at the free throw line at times. And tonight we shot 23 of 26. I mean, 88%. That right there will bode well for the future, because that can win you some games in those close ones.
It can. And that was one thing we did last year really well, was we made free throws late, and if we had a lead, we were hard to beat because we made them. And so sometimes it's just contagious. Missing is contagious, and making is contagious. So every one that those guys step up there, they got to step up there and try to drain them. And it's contagious, and it obviously was contagious tonight in making them. So, but yeah, it was a good effort there, and yeah, making free throws down the stretch. Yeah, we had to make them because they were scoring. We couldn't get a stop. We had to make our free throws there just to keep them away from us.
Yeah, I don't want to keep you too long, but I mean, Karan Garner, he knocks in 22 and pulls down 5. Looking at it, Terry Durham, again, he goes for a double-double. He scores 13 and pulls down 16 boards, and he almost, I mean, I say it every single game. There's nobody in America that's ever played this game that falls any harder, except save Justin Allison maybe, than those two guys.
I know it. They fall hard. That's what Joni's got her work. Joni's got her work cut out trying to get him ready by Sunday. But we got our hands full Sunday, and I'm just glad we were able to get through that one, and we can get our sights set on West Georgia. That's a good ball team, and like they're impressive. They went down to Valdosta and beat them. They got Huntsville tomorrow, so we'll get a chance to see them. But they're really good, and they've got some really good players. A bunch of old guys. Coach has been in the league a long time, and they'll be really good offensively, and they'll defend really well. They, a lot of different things at you, whether it's switching ball screens or doubling the play. They're just good. They're good. It's going to be a tough effort for us, and thank goodness it's at home. Give us an opportunity to play one more time here at home before the break, but we've got to get ready for them quickly.
Well, we can enjoy the win tonight. We get an opportunity to take a sneak peek at West Georgia tomorrow, and we'll see them on Sunday afternoon. But, Coach, you know, you got a good ball club. I enjoy the seeing them kind of grow as a team because you got a lot of new dudes, man.
I know it. We got 6 new ones playing, and you know, it's just trying to figure everything out and when to go and when to pass. And, you know, some guys are zigging when others are zagging. And, you know, it's just kind of one of those things that you learn throughout the season as you play together and log minutes together and have adversity together. And we're still in that early phase of trying to figure all that out.
Well, I tell you, it's a fun team to watch. I look forward to covering it on Sunday. Folks, that's your head coach, Nick Woodruff. He knocks down his 41st win here as a coach at UWA, and we'll see him Sunday afternoon as we take on the Wolves of West Georgia. Coach, we appreciate you, man.
All right, thanks, Will. Appreciate it.
The happy final, West Alabama wins it 78-65 as they best the Vikings of Berry College. Coming up on Sunday afternoon, it'll be West Alabama women. They'll take on the Wolves of West Georgia at 2 o'clock, and the men's game to follow. I'm Will Atkinson for my YouTube producer here, side by side here on the court side, Philip Akins. Have a good evening, good night, and go Tigers.